Okay, welcome everybody. This is Chris D from PC-Addicts. I'm down here. You can't see me because I got the camera angled down over here. I almost chopped my hand off right there. You see that? That's what you don't do. Alright. Here we go. What I'm going to be making here is another little meal. I'm going to call it chuck roast for geeks because, just because. There's no real reason. I'm going to be cooking that bad boy right there. This is a 2.44 pounds chuck tender roast, $9.71 at Walmart. So I'm going to be cooking that, and I'm going to be cooking it with some chopped celery, some chopped carrots, and some chopped onion. Put it on here and oil it up a little bit, and season it. The only thing I'm going to be using for seasoning is freshly ground pepper and some sea salt, and then throughout the process, I'm going to throw a little bit of crushed dried rosemary. Get a little extra virgin olive oil here. Put it on this bad boy. Rub it around. This is going to help the salt and pepper stick. Okay. Now, generously season it because a lot of this is going to be coming off when I start cooking this thing. I'm going to basically sear this thing in a pan or in this big old pot thing here. Then I'm going to throw the vegetables, the chopped vegetables that I'm going to be chopping in there. I'm going to saute those, and then some of this salt and pepper is going to be mixed into that, those vegetables. So that's all I'm going to be doing to the meat. Let's see if, let's get rid of that. Alright, these are kind of deadly here. I'm no chef here, so don't make fun of me too much now. Oh yeah, look at that, right there. Oh yeah, see? That's how you do it, right there. Yeah, he made this actually out of the wood from a tree that they cut down in his backyard. Or a couple trees, I think, right? And it works great. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. It looks like the host. Alright, let's see if we can get a cup. I want to do a cup of these. Here, I'm going to try this. I'm going to hang it off. I'm going to do one more. Okay, 1 cup. Let's do some celery. North roast. That's funny. So I want a cup, which that's not a cup. I'll do a couple more of these. That's a good cup right there. Okay, now onion. There's some leftover onion. We're going to see if we can use this. What I do these is alright. Let's do some more. Let's see if that's at least close. Yep, there we go. We got a cup of onion. So a cup of celery, a cup of carrots, a cup of onions. Get that out. Alright. So now we're done over here. We're gonna head over to the stove, which is semi-clean. I still gotta finish scrubbing. Okay, we're back over here at the stove. We got this big pot here. I'm going to be doing all the cooking in. I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 275. Start heating this pan up here. I'm gonna get it fairly hot because I want to sear the meat. Just get the outside cooked really good, so you know when it starts heating up in the inside, and the juices don't come out. I'm just gonna use a little bit of olive oil on the bottom, just a little bit. Not a whole lot there. A little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I need that extra drop. See that? Here, I'm gonna throw a little piece of onion in there and see what happens. Yeah, that's sizzling. All right, let's go for it. Put the meat in. Get that sizzle. That's what we want. Let that thing sear. Okay, let's check it. Let's see what it looks like, shall we? Yep, it's loose, so that's good. Yeah. Nice and brown. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Now I'm going to take this out and let it rest for a little bit while I saute the vegetables. Put a little bit of oil, just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Okay. Kind of saute these, cook these a little bit, and as it's doing it, it's picking up some of that stuff that's on the bottom of that pan there. So it's going to give these a real good flavor too. I'll throw in a little bit of butter there. Okay, now I'm just going to throw a little bit of dried rosemary. Now this is actually, there's another video on YouTube. This is where I got this little recipe from. I don't know, that's probably a bit much, but I don't know. Now all I'm going to do is put the chuck roast back in, right on top of those. I'm just going to set it right down on top of there. Just like that. I'm going to now put the lid on. Now our oven is preheated to 275. Put that in there. I'm going to set the timer for, I don't know, a couple hours. Cook time. 2 hours, and I'll check it then. Okay, it's been about an hour and a half. Smells so good. Let's see where we're at. Let's take a look at this thing, huh? Got our slices all done. Alright, I'm just going to grab a couple pieces here. Lay them out there. Get some of these delicious veggies. Oh, probably can't see here. There we go. There's our chuck roast with some veggies.